you've been playing 25, you would know there's some pretty broken moves in the game that you can just do every play to get you open, right? So you have the Rari slide, which is when you just like do Kyle Lowry's hop jumper in the corner. You have moves like the Devin Booker step back, which gets you a lot of space, and that's actually how I even quick stop on this game. Why is he not dancing? Dance! There we go, holy. And then you got moves like, you know, the De'Aaron Fox crossover. Everyone does it, right? Well, there's also moves that a lot of players do, but really only the good players do them. One of them is the connector. If you've never heard the term connector in 25, you are missing out. Literally, the connector is what it says it is. It connects moves from this one move. So if you want to do a run back, boom, you can just do a connector run back. If you want to do a connector then a push cross, boom, connector push cross. Connector walk back, connector between the legs, boom, you can do all that stuff. It's very crucial to know how to do this move if you're a guard on this game. What the heck? I forgot that was a reward. All right, so, you know, we're on Sed's account because my account got packed up. Before I hear the, oh, 2K is gonna ban you for account sharing, they're not gonna ban me for just like playing on Sed's account for like 30 minutes, you know? 2K was like aiming at the people like, you know, the top 10s that are like, you know, grinding each other's accounts. That's who they were like account sharing banning for. Not like your little brother playing on your account for an hour or something. So we're gonna be fine, trust me. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video on how to do those connectors or forms of connectors that really do help you get open, especially against defenders that love to press up. Oh my gosh. You will humble those people that love to press up. So, new channel, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. We still on that grind to 200,000 subs. We gonna hit it. We gonna hit it. We almost at 150. So, kudos to you guys. I'm stop wasting time. You're gonna stop following me. There we go. Let's go and get into this dribble set. All right, so starting off, all you need to do a connector or to do the basic connector is gonna be pro combo moves, okay? If you're a 6'6" guard, if you are a 6'6" guard, please learn how to do this. 6'4s don't really need to know how to do it, but it's still a very good move for 6'4s because we have De'Aaron Fox crossover. But if you're a 6'6" guard, you can't get open many ways. You need to know how to do this move, okay? So just make sure you have the pro combo moves on and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing you wanna do is just do the pro combo moves animation. So to do that, if the ball's in your right hand, you just flick left to right really quick. So boom, boom, left, right. What am I doing? I don't have my hand cam on. Let me turn the hand cam on. Actually, I'm not sure if I can do this on my Xbox. You know, my Xbox, I don't have batteries in my in my controller. It's only plugged into the actual console, as you see. I gotta go get batteries out of my TV remote. I'll be back. All right, I literally had to get my remote. Hopefully these fit. They're too small. Oh my God, they're too small. I don't think I have, was that AA? I don't think I have AA batteries in my house. Are you kidding me? There might be some AA's in here. Please. What? You charge this through a battery? Okay. That's battery charge is crazy. Hopefully in the controller, there's AA. Oh my God. Thank you. There's two AA's in the back of this charger or the controller. Oh, saved by the whistle. All right, I've never actually had batteries in here before, so this is the first. All right, so we got a problem. So if like I want to be able to dribble on 2K, then I won't be able to show you guys the actual hand cam. You see, it stops working. But the second I unplug it, then boom, I can start it works again. So this is gonna be like one of the first dribble tuts. There's no hand cam, but it's not hard to do the connector anyway. So do the pro combo moves. So right hand, just flick left to right, boom, boom. That's the pro combo moves. All right, now from there, all you wanna do is hold your left analog stick diagonally down left after the pro combo moves. So when you do that, it should look like that. Boom, you get that little behind the back. That behind the back is the connector. That is a connector move. So boom, that's a connector move. And so it is a little weird trying to like left stick dribble, but once you figure out like, oh snap, that's how you do it, it's pretty easy to do. Now, the thing that makes it hard doing the connector is it changes, you have to do it differently on different parts of the court. So like if I'm all the way over here, I'm gonna be holding my left stick almost horizontal to the left after the connector or after the pro combo moves. So see, I didn't even pull it off. It's kind of hard to do it over here because you're so deep in the wing. Boom, I did it. I like doing it around here. This is easiest for me, doing it like that. Boom, doing it at the top of the key. So boom, and then doing it on this side, it's hard for me to do if the ball's in my right hand. It's hard for me to do it over here. So figure out which place on the court works best for you to do it, but that's just the simple connector, okay? Now, like I said, out the connector, you can do crossovers between the legs, run backs, walk backs, all that stuff. And it's gonna sound weird when I explain to you how to actually do, you know, a push cross like that, all right? So what you wanna do the Pro-Con moves connector, but before you actually see the connector happen, do the move you wanna do. So in this case, we're gonna do a De'Aaron Fox push cross, right? I'm gonna do the Pro-Con moves connector. Before I actually see my player do the behind the back, I'm already doing the push cross. So I'm gonna be flicking diagonally up to the right before I even see the behind the back. So boom, boom, flick up. Up. As you see, I'm doing it before the behind the back. So boom, boom, flick up, boom. And that's how you pull it off. That's the tricky part that people can't really like comprehend when trying to teach people the connector. You just have to do the crossover between the legs, whatever, before you see the connector actually happen. So boom, I did it between the legs right there. It's gonna take practice, I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely gonna take practice to master doing this move. I still mess up at times. It's funny because whenever I try to intentionally do it, I can never do it in game. But whenever I don't try to do it, I can actually just do it perfectly. So that's just the push cross. That rule applies to the push cross, the between the legs, and like spin moves and stuff. So between the legs, boom. And actually after between the legs, you can do the between the legs, and then if you flick to the left and right, it gives you that animation right there. Between the legs, left, right, boom. And make sure you're like still holding up on your left stick so you start running forward. You know, the push cross, boom. And mind you, this whole time, you don't have to hold R2. Like, I'm not gonna be touching R2 at all, and you can still just pull it off, boom. And then once you figure it out, you'll see that like you can just run around whichever like direction you wanna go. So like if I wanna go straight, once I get the push cross, I'm just start running straight. So let's see. Boom, just run straight like that. If I want to run to the right, I'm just start pointing my left analog stick to the right. So let's see, boom, just like that. When you figure it out, you'll be like, oh, this is easy. Now, other moves you can do out the connector are things like the run back. So it looks like that. And oh my, that is a very good way to reset yourself, especially if you're on the ones court and like, let's say you're right here and you're stuck. You can just do this, boom, run back out to the three. Simple. So to do that, all you do is, once again, if the ball's in your right hand, I don't like teaching when the ball's in my left hand. I'm bad at dribbling with my left hand, but right hand, do the connector and all that. But once you see that the ball's in your left hand after the connector, you just want to pull your left analog stick down, or like diagonally down, so that way your player like runs to the same hand the ball's in, so in that direction. So you want to pull your left analog stick diagonally down left and then hold R2. So connector, boom, that easy. It might take some time. This left stick dribbling stuff, it might seem a little difficult, but it's not. So pretty much you just want to run diagonally back to the hand the ball's in. So in this case, my left hand. If the ball's in my right hand, so if I do the connector like this, it's in my right hand. Now I'm gonna run to my right shoulder, you know? So it would look like that. I think you guys like kind of get what I'm getting at on how to do this, okay? And so when you figure out like how to do the run back like that, you can do like double crossovers. So let's see. Ooh. Here we go. I should do it here, then there. You see, like you can really start like doing some glitchy stuff. And to do that, when you run back, if the ball's in your right hand, you just want to run back and flick left to right with your right analog stick, and then right to left to do the double crossover. So run back, right, left, right. Boom, that's a double crossover. Yeah, that's a very, very glitchy move. I'm actually gonna start doing this a lot more. Yeah, that's the run back. If you wanna do the walk backs, all right? There's like 3 or 4 types of walk backs that you can do. So this is the run back, boom. This is the walk back, boom. And so to do the walk back animations, that's just one of them. You wanna do the connector. So boom, boom, connector, and not like how you do the push cross and the between the legs and all that. You want to wait to see the connector this time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just wait till I see the connector, and then I'm gonna either flick diagonally up right, horizontally right, or even diagonally down right. So that way I either get a crossover like that, a between the legs, like, oop, a between the legs like that, or I think a behind the back like that. And that's just 3 of the animations. There's still 1 more you can get. I think when you're on the wing over here and you flick diagonally up right, it gives you like a really good walk back animation. So that one right there, that's a very good animation. I love that one. It might be a timing thing. Okay, maybe it is just a timing thing. You know, you want to see the connector and then flick your right analog stick up. Mind you, this whole time I'm still holding diagonally down left with my left analog stick, you know, after I did the connector. So like I'm still holding diagonally down left like that, so it automatically starts to make you walk back. So boom, boom. simple. No hand cam, I feel, is making it a little bit harder. I still think I'm explaining it pretty decently, you know? So the walk back comes in handy because when people start playing your push cross, so like that, they'll start sitting back if they're playing it, right? They see you do the pro com moves, they're like, oh, he's just gonna push cross. Well, you can just hit him with a boom like that and then shoot it. So like a good example of that, I play Set all the time on the ones, we just be playing in my court. He knows if he sees this move right there, he knows a push cross is coming or something with the connector is gonna happen. So I know that he knows that. So I'll just be throwing him off and I'll just do a walk back and shoot it. And it's open every time, you know? There's so many different counters you can do when you learn all the connectors, bro. It's very easy. It's just gonna take time knowing how to do this move. Oh, let me not be dribbling all up in the mic, it's probably loud. And if you don't know, I mean, this works on every single build. You don't have to have a certain ball handle requirement, certain speed of ball, none of that. You have a 25 speed of ball, as long as you can get pro combo moves or I think basic escape, then you can do it. So yeah, and everyone can get basic escape. So yeah, because out the basic escape, I have Luca on right now. If you do let me just put it on and show you guys for whatever post scorer wants to see this. If you just put on basic escape and you just do the escape between the legs, so holding R2 between the legs, boom, you can actually do a connector out of that. So between legs, connector, boom. So that's what like the 7-3 dribblers like Hezzy be doing. You know, the glider dribblers, that's how they connector. So I don't like basic though. I like using Luca to put Luca back on, boom. I'm surprised Sed isn't using Curry. That's pretty much it. That's the connector, bro. It's a very easy move to do. Also, just doing the walk back is just like another way to reset you. So let's say you mess up or something, or you just want to keep dribbling, boom, you can just do the walk back like that. I don't know, it's not hard. It's just gonna take time learning how to do the actual move. So, and actually, if you have Steve Francis dribble style on, or signature size up, what am I saying? You can do the connector out of his size up. So right now I have De'Aaron Fox on, which is that. I don't think I can do it out of De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, no, you can't get it out of De'Aaron Fox. You do get this like that fast animation right there, which allows you to walk back. So like that, or you can do between legs out of it. So, you know, like that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on a build that does have Steve Francis and show you guys. It's a lot harder trying to do it with Steve Francis, but once again, it's just something you can add to your bag, you know? The more you know, the better. It doesn't hurt you to know something. So, all right, I'm on Sed's other 6'4". This was actually my first 6'4" build I made. Me and Sed be making the same builds all the time. So let's see. Let's put on Luca, and he got Steve Francis. And if I just do his crossover to Steve Francis, boom, you kind of have to like hold your left analog stick almost horizontal to get the connector. So boom, like that. I don't like doing that because it's like really fast to do. But like I said, once again, the more the merrier. It doesn't hurt to know how to do something like that. It's like it's almost horizontal. I think, is it horizontal? It feels horizontal, but no, I guess it is just still diagonally down left. So what behind the back does he have on? He has Kyrie. What the heck? I guess Sed been using the good six. Shoot, the dribbling six. What the heck? So that's how you do the connector, y'all. Great bang. I'm sorry, you guys, I couldn't get the hand cam to work. I guess next time I'm gonna have to be on my PlayStation if I want it to work. So still, I mean, if you can't understand it from me, just watch another video. Maybe Hezzy and Glock went over it. I'm pretty sure they've gone over it before. You know, hopefully people in the comments could maybe help you out. I can help you out in the comments. And if you like this video, you know, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, man. So it's been your boy GB3. I'm gonna see y'all later, man. Love y'all boys, man. Peace.